welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Hanny.
Hello, everybody. I am Shane.
So for our translation practice, we've got two topics to talk about. And the first one, maybe it's about math problems.
Math.
Tricky math problems.
Tricky math problems. You know, when I was a student, like K through 12 student, my math was miserable.
Miserable.
I was just really, really, really bad at math. And the truth about math, so when I got into university, I became more serious about studying. And I learned that the problem with math is that you really have to spend the time to figure out the problems. It's not like literature or history, you just memorize some things. You need to put the time in. And then when you put the time into it, I realized that in university, actually I was good at math.
Wow.
I just needed to spend the time to actually study. And now I really quite like tricky math problems, and I like the process of doing math. But as a student, when I was young, I just thought, oh, it's too much work. What? Huh? I don't get it.
老师，我跟你完全相反的。我是小时候比较好，数学比较好，然后越来越大，就觉得数学怎么越来越难啊？
It becomes more and more 复杂。
对，但也有可能是我比较想要把心思花在我喜欢的科目上。就像老师说的，应该要多花一点时间在上面练习解题。
Yeah, and then it becomes quite interesting. Right.
Yeah, and now I think I'm more interested in solving Sudoku riddles or something related to math.
With math and logic,
yeah,
quite interesting.
That's right. Okay, 好，那我们就准备来进入我们翻译练习吧。
1. Some students find science challenging, particularly the tricky math problems. 2. However, you can overcome these challenges if you persist and seek help when needed.
Welcome back.
Hey there.
所以我们现在就准备要来翻译我们前面两个句子，会是跟这种比较有挑战性的学科啊，这个棘手的数学问题有关。Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
Sentence number 1, 他提到有些学生觉得科学具有挑战性，尤其是棘手的数学问题。那它的主词是有些学生，动词是觉得。那时态是在描述事实，我们用现在简单式。那现在就来看 Point A， 我们要表达觉得科学具有挑战性。老师，我们要怎么说
？To find science challenging.
听起来好像蛮简单的。好，这个动词 find 它可以指说觉得、认为怎么样。那句型 find 加受词加形容词就可以表达觉得、认为某人事物怎么样怎么样。For example, I found him polite and charming. 我觉得他很有礼貌又很迷人。I found him annoying. 我觉得他很烦。
I found her to be very rude.
觉得我很没有礼貌。好，老师，我们来造一个正常例句。
How about they found the movie boring?
他们觉得那部电影很无聊。好，那再看到具有挑战性呢，可以用形容词challenging, right? 因为 challenge 本身就是挑战，那你加上 ing 去搭配去表达具有挑战性的。好，再来下一个重点是 Point B， 尤其是棘手的数学问题怎么说
？Particularly the tricky math problems.
好，这边先来讲 particularly 这个副词，它表示尤其特别。老师是不是还有另外一个字也可以表达一样意思啊？
Sure, you could say especially.
Especially, particularly, especially 都可以。再来 tricky， 它是形容棘手的。其实我们也可以用 tough， 就是他们都可以表达很困难、很棘手、很难以 difficult to deal with 那种意思。OK， 好，那我们现在看完相关重点，可以请 Shane 老师翻译整个句子咯。
Yay! Some students find science challenging, particularly the tricky math problems.
Okay, let's move on to sentence number 2.
All right.
然而，如果你坚持不懈，并在需要时寻求协助，你就可以克服这些挑战。那么主词是你，动词是可以克服。那时态因为是在承接上一句，我们用现在简单式。好，那再补充一下，我们要翻译说如果怎么样，可以怎么样，你就可以用 if 去引导表示条件的副词子句。那你的主要子句就可以用主词 can 再加原形动词表达。OK， 那我们现在来看 Point A。
Okay.
是坚持不懈要怎么说
So to persist or to persevere.
这两个单字好难哦。
Right, so to persist just means to continue to do something or try to do something, even though it's difficult, or maybe because other people want to stop you. And persevere means pretty much the same thing, just to continue to try to do something or achieve something, even though despite difficulties.
所以都是就算有困难，你都还是一直坚持继续做下去。
Right, so it's hard to get through, but you persist or you persevere.
好，那所以注意动词 persist 和 persevere 都有坚持不懈的意思，它们都是做不及物用。那你还可以在后面接 in 或是 with 加上名词或动名词，表达坚持做某事。老师帮我们造个例句好吗？
Okay, how about even though she was tired, she persevered and finished the report.
虽然他很疲惫、很累了，但还是坚持不懈并完成了那份报告。也要补充一下 persist 其实还可以表达出执意，就是硬要做某事，执意要做某事，就算人家跟你说不要再做，你还是硬要。
That's true, that's true.
就是如果说 Why do you persist in asking me these questions？ 就是你为什么执意要问我这些问题呢？有完没完啊？
Why do you persist in being so annoying?
对，为什么要坚持要这样？你很烦。好，再来看下一个重点 Point B， 在需要时寻求协助可以怎么说
？To seek help or seek assistance or aid when it's needed.
Or when needed. 所以寻求协助，我们说 seek help, or seek assistance, or seek aid. 其实这三个名词都有帮助、协助的那种意思。那么在需要时指的是在需要帮助时，可以翻译成 when the help is needed. 只是为了避免重复用字，这个 the help 可以用 it 代替，所以会变成 when it is needed. 然后 it is 还可以省略变 when needed.
Right.
对，好，那另外你还可以说 when you need the help， 那一样为了避免重复用字，你可以把 the help 用 it 代替，说成 when you need it 都可以。好，那现在看完相关重点，可以请 Shane 老师帮我们翻译整个句子哦。
However, you can overcome these challenges if you persist and seek help when needed.
I think this idea can apply to all kinds of situations.
Absolutely. Right?
对。
Like just in general, when, things are difficult, you really just need to persist. You need to persevere to get through them because life is always throwing little challenges at us.
Like curveballs.
Little curveballs, right?
对，所以不管什么情况，你就是坚持不懈。那有需要帮助的话，就尽量开口找身边的人帮忙。
Don't give up.
Right. 好，那我们要先休息一下，那待会再来看下一个主题咯。
And then you have to keep persisting
Yes.
after the break.
After the break, right?
Three. Many young people choose to return to their hometowns to pursue careers that make meaningful contributions to the local communities. 4. While these jobs may not pay as highly as those in the big cities, they provide a greater sense of satisfaction and purpose.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
So for this part, we've got 2 more sentences to translate.
Sentences 3 and sentences 4.
That's right. 好，那这部分呢，会跟这种回到家乡啊，做出这种有贡献的职业有关。Okay, so
Okay.
那准备来看 sentence number 3。他说，许多年轻人选择回到家乡，从事能够对当地社区做出有意义贡献的职业。主词是许多年轻人，动词是选择。那时态因为是在描述事实，我们用现在简单式。Okay, so point A 选择回到家乡，老师可以怎么说？
Choose to return to their hometowns.
好，先说 choose to do something 就是选择做某事嘛。那回到家乡好像很多说法哦。
Sure.
你可以最简单说 return home.
Right? Or return to one's hometown.
Or go back to one's hometown.
Right.
好，那补充一下 hometown 指的是家乡、故乡，它是可数名词。So when was the last time you went back to your hometown?
It's been about 11 years.
11年。
Yeah.
所以你太久没有回家乡了。
It's expensive to fly to America.
All right.
Yeah.
没错。没关系
I'm too poor.
我们这里也是你的家。
That's true. I don't need to go home. This is my home.
OK， 好 ，Point B， 我们要表达从事能够对当地社区做出有意义贡献的职业，可以怎么说
？Pursue careers that make meaningful contributions to the local communities.
好，这边我们先来谈论一下从事什么职业，我们可以用到 pursue。Right, pursue 它本身有那种追求、追寻的意思嘛，在这边用来表达去从事什么职业，还有可以用到片语动词 take up，它可以表达开始从事，可能像是某个工作啊、兴趣活动等等，或是养成什么样习惯等等。那后面可以接名词或动名词。那老师帮我们造个例句好吗？
How about after graduation, she decided to take up a career in music?
毕业后他决定要从事音乐事业，所以 pursue a career in music 也可以表达一样意思。
Absolutely.
Right. 好，下一个重点是对什么做出贡献，我们要怎么说啊
？Make a contribution to something.
Right. 或者是 towards or toward.Doing something,
right?
好，所以我们这边就用 make a contribution， 后面你可以接 to 加名词，或者是用 toward 或是 towards 再加动名词去表达对什么做出贡献。那 contribution 它也可以在前面再加上形容词来描述是什么样的贡献。
Right, so like you could say he has made tremendous contributions to the company over the past 20 years.
哇，他在过去20年间为公司做了巨大的贡献。
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
I like
巨大
that word. Tremendous.
感觉就很大了。
Yeah.
好，那我们现在看完相关重点，可以请 Shane 老师翻译整个句子哦。
Sure. Many young people choose to return to their hometowns to pursue careers that make meaningful contributions to the local communities.
Right. Okay, and then we move on to sentence number 4. 他提到，虽然这些工作的薪酬可能不如大城市高，但他们提供了更大的满足感和目标感。那主词是他们，动词是提供。再来，时态因为是在承接上一句，我们用现在简单式。好，那补充一下，我们要表达虽然怎么样，但怎么样，你可以用 although、though 或是 while， 然后去加主词加动词，逗号，主词加动词。那注意就不要再搭配 but， 因为它们本身就可以表达出虽然怎么样，但怎么样。OK， 好，那我们来看重点 Point A， 薪酬可能不如大城市高，可以怎么说
？May not pay as highly as those in the big cities, or like may not pay as well as those in larger cities.
好，那我们要先介绍一下这个 as 形容词 as 或是 as 副词 as。就是表达和什么一样怎么样。那如果你加上否定词 not， 就可以表达不如什么那么怎么样，或者是不像什么一样怎么样这样的语义。
Like Hanny is not as cool as Shane.
大家有这么觉得吗？好，或者是 Josh is not as talkative as his brother。Josh 不如哥哥那么健谈。好，那现在我们要翻译说，这些工作的薪酬可能不如大城市高。现在我们要比较的对象就会是这些工作 ，these jobs， 那也就是家乡的工作嘛。那另外一个要比较对象是大城市的工作
，jobs in the big cities。
Right， 好，那这边因为避免名词重复，我们就可以用代名词 those 来代替 jobs，所以就会写作
These jobs may not pay as highly as those in the big cities。
好，所以同学们有没有注意到，我们就是用 not 去搭配 as highly as 去表达不如什么什么那么高。那么 highly 也可以用 well 替换 ，big cities 也可以说 larger cities 都可以。OK， 好，再来下一个重点是 Point B， 更大的满足感和目标感。
A greater sense of satisfaction and purpose.
哦 ，OK， 先来看 a sense of 加名词就是什么什么感，那么 sense 就有感觉、意识的意思。我们来看几个例子好了。A sense of something.
Like a sense of direction.
哦，方向感。
Yeah.
Or
sense of loss.
哦 a sense of loss 是失落感。Or a sense of fulfillment,
yeah.
这是成就感。好，那我们现在要表达满足感和目标感，那就可以怎么说
A sense of satisfaction and purpose.
OK， 那 sense 的前面其实还可以加入形容词修饰哦，像我们这边就是加入形容词比较级 greater 来表达更大的满足感和目标感。那我们现在看完相关重点，可以请 Shane 老师翻译整个句子咯。
While these jobs may not pay as highly as those in the big cities, they provide a greater sense of satisfaction and purpose.
Right， 我觉得有时候工作虽然大家会追求薪水很高，可是找到自己的价值会更重要，对不对？
Yeah. I was watching a show recently, kind of very similar to this. There was a veterinarian who worked in a big city, and he moved to the countryside to start being a veterinarian there. But it was so much different because he had to deal with like cows and he had to get very dirty. But the sense of fulfillment that he got and the sense of purpose was like so much greater than when he was in the big city. And he got to know a lot of the local people. And it was from the hometown that he grew up in.
Wow.
And so he had more of a sense of community. It was really cool.
That's very meaningful.
Yeah.
这就是我们刚刚说的例子，就是回到家乡去做那种更有意义的贡献，然后也许你会就是跟家乡人更熟悉，更有凝聚感。
Right.
A sense of community.
Exactly.
Right. 好，那我们以上就是我们今天的课程咯，希望大家喜欢。So we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
One, some students find science challenging, particularly the tricky math problems. 2, however, you can overcome these challenges if you persist and seek help when needed.
3. Many young people choose to return to their hometowns to pursue careers that make meaningful contributions to the local communities. 4. While these jobs may not pay as highly as those in the big cities, they provide a greater sense of satisfaction and purpose.
Hey, 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 it's KiWi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie.
Today, we are going to sort out some vocabulary words.
As we know, there are so many different ways we can say the same thing. So today's topic will be agree or disagree. Let's organize our vocabulary. For today's category, we have agree and disagree. Okay?
Deny will say disagree.
Okay.
Granted, agree.
Ooh, very fast.
Okay. Reject, permit, agree, allow, and agree. Disagree.
You sure? You can change anything you want.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Going once? Going twice?
We only have 6 cards. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Last check. Do you think this is your final answer?
Or maybe it is?
Don't ask me. What do you think?
Okay, maybe
Be
this.
confident with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Sure. No.
I am so sorry. But you were correct the first time.
So next time, don't listen to a stranger.
Yes. Okay. What did we learn today? For today's vocab sort out, we have 2 categories. The first one is agree, and the second one is disagree. All right, so for the agree vocabulary, we have allow, permit, and grant. Okay, so for allow, they allow dogs at this restaurant. For the word permit, you can use it like this. The pool does not permit diving. Okay, and the last one, grant. They grant weekend passes for the good soldiers. Now, for the disagree category, we have vocabulary words deny, reject, and oppose. For deny, if you have bad grades, they will deny your application to join the debate team. Reject. I reject the idea of having to wear makeup to work every day. And our last one is oppose. The local council opposed the idea of having the park turned into a mall. And that is all our vocabulary words for Vocab Sort Out. KiWi later.